share a little bit about how you got into real estate and what you have going on right now.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a direct path. I spent 5 years managing Sky Zone trampoline parks. Loved it. I had 300 employees. I was a regional director in 3 states. It was a lot of fun. But that entire time I was making somebody else wealthy. So one of the franchise partners, after they sold, said, hey, I'd love to bring you on. Let's partner up on something. What do you have for cash? We'll make you a minority owner. So I'm out in Vegas, and I'm into bodybuilding at the time, and I see a place called Protein House. I had a little bit of a good time at a pool party, and I said, I need something healthy, a little bit of protein. So I took a trip out to Protein House, a little outside of the strip. I called my partner. I said, man, we got to bring this to Boston. We have to. So flash forward about a year from that point, we signed a franchise agreement to bring 10 protein houses to Massachusetts. First right to refusal, all of New England. We opened one in Marlborough right away, a second one in Worcester. During that time, I was the sole operator, like 70, 80 hours a week. Already had our daughter, who was about to be a year old, had a second one on the way. So we're going to have 2 under 18 months.
And starting a business.
And running 2 businesses. So when we opened Worcester, it hit me like, man, I don't know how I'm going to do all of this. So I had some people who were interested in buying into our 3rd location, which was going to be Burlington. And they said, I'll buy you out of your shares and I'll take shares of Burlington, but I don't want Worcester. So when I had that conversation, I realized that I found an exit point, which is not very often in the restaurant industry. A lot of time the exit point is a failure point. I knew I need to pivot into something else. So after working 12-hour days, I was running my real estate course. Got my real estate license, finished the sale of Protein House, and I didn't really know where to start with real estate. So to be honest, for the first year, I didn't sign with a brokerage.
Good for you. Independent.
I didn't do anything, to be honest. I got a bunch of cash out of Protein House. I knew I wanted to be in real estate. And in that year, I accidentally started a marketing company. Yep. I updated my LinkedIn, my resume, and people just started reaching out to me saying, hey, we want you to operate this. We want you to run this. And I just kept saying, no, that's the same thing I've been doing. The last 7 years, I've made everybody else wealthy but myself.
Sure.
So it finally hit me. I had marketing income coming in, paying the bills. I had a chunk of change in the bank. And I was like, all right, let's get serious. I went in, I did my thing, and it didn't really go anywhere. So again, I backed out of real estate. So now I'm 2 years licensed. My license is about to expire. And I said, man, I don't know. Do I keep doing this? I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm just kind of like a licensed realtor, but I'm not working in real estate yet.
You don't have the clear path.
No clear path and no instruction. Like, do I call other brokerages? Like, how do I do this? I just really didn't know. And it was very weird for me because I had won General Manager of the Year at Sky Zone Trampoline Park. I was a top producing.
300 employees.
Yeah, 300 employees. I was a top producer for Protein House as well. We were number 1, only 12 stores in the country, but like we were number 1 in Marlborough. I know you've been there. Like,
it's great. It's great.
It was amazing. And I'm just like, I'm very stuck in real estate and I didn't really know what to do. And all of a sudden, a few weeks later, I get a call from a past client who I talked to. I showed a couple houses saying, hey, I want to get back in the market. And I said, oh man, I'm not even affiliated with a brokerage right now. I need to figure something out. So I called that guy from softball, who's my current broker and my business partner on flips. I said, listen, man, I need to get back into real estate. Tell me what to do. And he laid the path out for me. And here we are about 4 years later, 4 years of full-time real estate, giving it my all. And I'm not the biggest realtor in central Massachusetts, but
humble, though.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with where I am. I have a good work-life balance. I'd like to produce more, and that's the objective this year and where it led me to the team and things like that. But it was a very weird all-around path.
And you made some big decisions throughout that.
Huge decisions. And I didn't know, there was never like, I want to do this, I want to do that. I just knew that real estate could provide me the independence I wanted to provide my own wealth. I knew that whatever I put into it, I would get out of it. And whatever I got out of it was going to be enough for me and my family. And I just knew that I was the driving factor. No one else was. There was not another boss to answer to or partners or employees or anything like that. I knew that it was solely about me and my family. And that's what excited me, but there was no path at all.